Welcome! We're playing Dark Souls. It's episode 8 when last we left off. Thanks for the resub, Jordan. It's Morbin time. When last we left, and there's the Trito. Okay. Always the Trito. Samus has been sitting. No, Samus, stay. Oh. She has been sitting patiently in the chair next to me for the last 10 minutes, and now she hops down so that she can get her Trito. That's your cool girl. You know, I would have just given it to you while you sat over there. You know that, right?
No, she needs to be on camera.
Yeah, bye. I mean, I get, yeah. She knows it, but it's not. Thanks for the resub, Stardust. Welcome back for a year and a half. Alright, yeah, last time on Dungeons and Dragons, you guys made your way through the aqueducts, and I figured, hey, we could do that again. Nathan wasn't here, so we have to try over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nathan wasn't
It's
here.
the only
so
reason we failed.
Yeah,
right.
Nathan wasn't here, so he didn't.
No, nothing about failing. No. Like, you weren't here, so we just have to play the whole session over again.
Yeah.
Right.
So that chest still has stuff in it again, right?
I can't remember what was in that chest. Was that the speckled stoneplate ring?
That was the one that you made up on the spot.
I
Right?
got a fancy ring.
I'm proud of me for that. You made your way through the aqueducts. You fought off a bunch of basilisks. You died to Zarod, Rusted Primarch, and then made your way back through the untended graves, up into the aqueduct. Nope, not past the basilisks. You're in the aqueduct now. So that was the entirety of. No, you're not past the basilisks. So that was the entirety of last session, and now you guys are going to do the aqueducts again, I guess. Nathan, you did have an opportunity to rest at a bonfire last session, but we didn't want to swap your spells out, so if you'd like to do that, now is the time.
Okay.
And now I will bring y'all over to the aqueducts. And I can't remember what music I play for this. We got a resub from Mr. Bayless and a hype train. It's a hype train.
Yeah, it was dangerously close, so I thought I'd jump in.
That's fair. Yeah. So we got a hype train from 3 of the 5 of you resubbing.
Why that works?
Gotta wait 9 days for me.
Oh man. Also, hilariously, we didn't even finish level 1 with that. So, like, if no one does anything for the next 4.5 minutes, it's just a failed hype train.
Oh my god.
That would be
pretty
sad.
fucking hype.
That would be sad as hell. Yeah, does anyone remember what music I used for this?
No.
Oh,
Totally.
See a Moving Ice. That's what it was. That's the boy. There we go. I guess this is the part where I turn it over to you guys. How you
Damn
doing?
it.
How you going?
I dropped bits and it only went up to 98%.
Damn.
Damn it! Piss ass wieners.
Each
That's so
one,
not hype.
yeah, each 1% appears to be 16 bits.
I dropped. I guess. Okay.
And you dropped the sex number bits, which isn't even enough to make it show up on screen because I have a 100-bit threshold for sound.
Well, heck you then.
I don't know what you want from me.
So we know there are basilisks on the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal them because, like, you know they're there.
We know those 2 were on the ceiling. We know the 3 were up top. Those 5 dudes are going to come up from the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And we know we don't want to die to the...
Right?
What was that? Mike?
The hollows that climb up the side of the walls. I imagine those will only if we go up top, right?
Probably.
In
Yeah,
theory.
I was going to ask, do we want to go through the rigmarole of going up top again, or do we want to just...
I think we can avoid those hollows and the second group of basilisks.
The second basilisks might jump down from the top.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You have seen them fall from up top down to here without taking damage.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Bury successfully.
I was trying to find... There's a word that I'm looking for that I wanted to use instead of without taking damage. Because that's a very game phrase. Safely, I guess, works? I don't know.
Cattily.
cattily. They're very catty. I hate you.
He's weird.
They make snide remarks the whole time. It's a bad scene.
So what's the plan here?
Did we want to try splitting the group between the two sides of the aqueduct?
You mean a group upstairs, group downstairs?
No, across the water.
Oh.
So we don't have such a big group for their poison cloud?
I think
Just
first
a point of
move-
clarification, because 2 of you are immune to poison. It is necrotic damage. Just wanted to point that out.
Preach, fam.
How convenient.
So it's actually really convenient, like how many things in Dark Souls map to D&D. So essentially, in Dark Souls, there's a status called Cursed, and it's just a bar that fills, and then when it fills, you die. I'm like, oh well, how can I represent that in Dark Souls? Like, oh, I could represent it kind of like Petrify or Contagion, where you have to fail so many saves in a row to get affected by it, and then you just die immediately. And then I was just like, it's damage. It's necrotic. Fuck you. So that was my thought. And then, there's also like a cold bar that, there's a frostbite status. And I'm just like, that's probably just going to be cold damage. Let's be real. Anyway.
So if one of us went right, or some of us went right, some of us left, we'd still have to get over there. And are you saying we should do that after these basilisks or before these basilisks?
Before. Like now.
Okay, what's your plan, Stan?
I would go to that side, and you are probably the second hardiest of us.
You just gonna jump across?
I mean, swim. We were able to swim near Zarod, weren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, but
so mechanically the way it works is if you end your turn in the water, you get dragged downstream. And I will point out that the south end of this map is the edge of the aqueduct.
Right.
All right, get out the rope. Tie the rope down to you.
Alternatively, and here's a dumb idea, if you climb up top, you could then let someone down the other side.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if getting to the ladder is going to trigger the fight.
That's fair.
Absolutely it will.
See, with them on the roof, I'm thinking they might be waiting for people to get almost directly beneath them. Yeah, I could be wrong.
I mean, that or someone gets up the ladder, steps on the roof, and they go, oh, you're up here. We're going to attack you up here now. And then one person's getting attacked, and everyone else is down below.
Well, we were able to stand on this back section. Oh, sorry, I can't use the pointer anymore. The section is directly above us.
Yeah.
Without triggering the basilisks on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
But we'd already killed the two down here, so I don't know.
Yeah, so far we've only ever instigated them by hurting them. Not necessarily like being up in their shit, so...
Yeah, I guess I'll tie myself around the waist.
Okay.
And hand the end of the rope to Grayson.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna take a leap and swim as fast as I can across to the other side.
Okay. So you don't have enough space to get a running start.
Fair.
Unless you, start running up towards and through the rubble, which is a little
I'll do
problematic.
it from here.
Okay.
Burp.
So if you were to start where Grayson's currently standing and then run in that direction, you could leap like so. Thusly. And then maybe even make it across. Although with your athletics, I don't think it's really an issue.
You say that, but
I do say that. Yeah, you want to give me an athletics check to swim against this this rushing water?
no, but I'll do it anyway.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Tight.
That's a good one.
Oh.
It's not good. It's actually really bad.
Hey, you know what I said I shouldn't roll more of?
Force?
Force.
Yeah. So you land here, or you that's as far as you can get in your jump and swim, and then you get pulled 30 feet downstream.
I mean, I could dash.
Sure. I just wanted to demonstrate that it didn't matter. You get pulled downstream, but not off the edge.
Bowels
Barely.
are probably voided.
I mean, when's the last time you ate anything?
I don't know.
Good point.
Does Estus count?
No, that's
I
drinking.
Hours,
Good
years,
question. I don't know.
decades.
I actually looked what's like in the Estus flask, but we just take a thing.
Sunny D. Sunny D.
What if there's nothing in it? It's just the act of drinking it that just revitalizes you. The
Yeah.
feeling of just going like glug glug glug.
All an illusion.
But our brains are
that's
like,
what-
3 times. That's it. That's all you get.
That's all I get.
That's why it recharges when you rest.
Right.
Well, it can hold more, obviously. Look how little it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tiny.
that's how much imagination it holds.
I mean, imagine like those little 8-ounce bottles of Sunny D you got as a kid. Like, imagine trying to take more than 3 swigs from that.
Yeah. No chance.
It doesn't have vodka in it.
I don't think I've ever had Sunny D and vodka. That's
They're making it now.
Who's they?
Who is they?
I can look that up real quick if you
It's
want.
definitely better with normal orange juice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, just a screwdriver?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I would know, unfortunately.
I feel like Sunny D and vodka is one of those things that only parents really, because like adults who still drink vodka.
the parent that's at the soccer game that's just like, this is just Sunny D. Shut up.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's the Sunny D vodka seltzer.
That sounds awful. That sounds... Anyway, so Weigard, you make it across. Some pants shitting may have happened as you get very close to the waterfall. But it's fine. You're tied to Grayson anyway. Now what? Anyone else
next?
want to hop across?
There's a rope now, conveniently.
There is a rope.
Yeah, I think if we want another person over there, Oswin can go over.
All right.
We have two on one side,
Okay.
3 on the other.
Where do we think the healer should be?
That side over there is
These
fine.
things can move 40 feet and then jump 40 feet, so I'd stay as far back as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, they're mobile as shit.
Cool.
And
Very
then
much
somewhere in the process of that 40-foot leap, they like drop a fart, and it just
Pretty
like,
much.
Yeah.
Right, like basilisks do.
But as they're wont to do.
As they are wont to do.
I've played some
sometimes I
Souls
do it.
games. I get it.
I got a cheer from Crimson Dragonborn for the DM. Another TPK, please.
Ew.
How dare you?
Liz?
But yeah, so I'll take up the end of the rope and then kind of do the same move, the run and jump, and
Okay. Alrighty. Go ahead and roll athletics. So you make it even less far. And then actually go over the edge.
And wasn't there a rope there that he could have grabbed though?
yeah, the one tied to Weigard.
Yeah. So now Weigard. Give me athletics.
I'm gonna cheer this because
Because there's 2,000
I-
soul bloodstains on the line.
Mm.
and I already don't trust the algorithm for rolling.
The dice gods are mean today.
Yeah.
There, that's better.
Alright. So
An 18
Oswin
and
goes...
a 1. That was an 18 and a 1.
Oh my god. So Oswin goes over, and then Weigard, you just reel him in, pull him up. Just...
To be to be fair, you got an 18, then a 1. So if you hadn't rolled advantage, you maybe.
It would have just been the 1. It would have
just been a 1.
Somehow.
Alright, now what?
I guess.
We're gonna
if
start-
you want to piss him off again.
Do murder time?
Try to do murder time.
Just where I want to like back up. I don't know how.
What are the outlines?
So
that's-
that is a gap in the
The
roof.
ceiling. Got it.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's-
even says Aqueduct, gap south. Because that's part of the drawing, because it's a multi-level token.
Cool.
Or a multi-level... It's a multi-level token module drawing. Words are hard. Yeah, so that's where there is no ceiling.
Cool.
And then, the parts where there is no floor, that's where you just see, not floor.
So the right basilisk is kind of like wrapped around the edge of the ceiling.
Kind of, yeah.
Alright.
All right.
So who's starting it?
I'll
I
shoot one.
think our shitty
Yeah.
pew pew
Alright.
boys starting it.
Alright. So we're going to go ahead and roll initiative. And Loren basically gets a pot shot.
I like those guys.
We do like pot shots. The DC is 12. Killing it so far. Of course, I just jinxed you, so... Fuck!
Damn.
There it is.
Burp.
It would have been
Oswin's
very
right.
impressive if all of you went first.
If all of us got 19s.
Yep. Also, hilariously, I started the combat when basilisks were at the top, and then as you rolled above it, it stayed on the basilisk's turn. So, Loren, what you pot shotting?
I will shoot the left one with... Oh, I temp position first?
Yeah,
Okay. That is bad.
that is not a lot.
I will soul arrow the right one.
Alrighty. Wow, that's really bad.
What was their AC?
I
I
believe
don't fucking remember.
the
I totally
lowest thing you
remember.
used that hit was a 16.
That's a lot. That can't be true. But,
Okay.
that's a whiff.
Okay. So despite the whiff, it just kind of plunks into the wall next to them, and they get angry, and they start moving.
Bitches.
So we'll move into round... I guess technically it's just round 1, so... Ceramorris, Loren,
Round 1.
Weigard, Grayson. 10 position. That's way more than 10. That is not. That's 10.
Stop rolling the same as me, Nathan.
Just spellcaster things.
Oh my god, you rolled 1117.
I don't want to talk about it.
As if that's any worse than like 2323. Like,
so
No, that's
gay.
way worse. Ones feel bad.
sure.
Yeah.
What is the collective doing?
I'm gonna try again.
Alright.
First with the homing soul mass.
Okay.
I'll go for the left one. 12 force damage.
I was like, 12 isn't gonna hit, and then I realized it's damage. So as you hit
Thank you,
it,
sir.
it loses its grip on the ceiling and falls. Harmless.
Dumbass. Ah, fuck you.
It's like a cat. It rights itself.
It felt cattily.
Uh-huh.
And then shoot it with Solera.
Alright. Not doing so hot on these attack
Not-
rolls.
No, not really. You okay? Fuck.
Would you like to do some science?
I don't have
Science
enough
is
tip
bitch.
position to do that, but you know what? Yeah, I'll fucking spend 4.
Okay.
Bump that to a 14 to hit.
Alright. That will miss.
Yeah, of course.
Science
What's an
is
ass?
bitch.
Alright. Ceramorris, Weigard, Grayson. What y'all
I'm
doing?
gonna raise my shield and dodge.
Okay. You gonna move from that position or you staying there?
I took 1 step forward.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool.
I'm going to stay exactly where I am and ready an attack for if one of them gets close.
Okay.
You're all bunched up. You probably shouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Gonna do a little.
Alright. Anything else?
And I was told to stay back, but I will stay back.
Alrighty. What an exciting first turn.
What an exciting first turn.
Yeah. So the other one hops down from the ceiling. But we'll do this one first. He's gonna be just a little angry at Loren.
I don't like that.
Too bad he can't actually reach Loren.
Haha, fuck you, sir.
He's gonna jump here. And in the process, I can actually grab the measured template by using the ability Foggy Leap, place measured template, and it goes and it hits exactly Grayson.
Neat.
I need a con save from Grayson.
I also get to beat the shit out of it though,
You do as it jumps past you.
both with
Maybe.
my reaction and my turn. Yes.
No.
Just your
No.
reaction.
Oh, but
It's not your turn right now.
I know, but I held my turn for when he got close.
Yeah,
It is your
That's
reaction,
your
to
reaction.
use that.
that's your reaction.
But that's poopies, and I don't want to do that. I want to do 2.
I mean, you can spend 3 position to do 2 if you
21.
hit with the first one.
21.
That will save. It is safe for half. Okay. So only 4 necrotic damage.
I want to
You're
change
not-
the rules to benefit me.
You're not poisoned. You're not restrained.
Yes.
So that's good. Yeah, and you may make an attack as it leaps into your reach, or as it leaves your reach. It's your choice.
Huh. Well, when you put it that way, there's so many options.
You go bump that. I already forgot you
Yeah.
can bump it.
Yeah. Jordan?
Hmm?
Should I bump it?
Well, we know 14 doesn't hit.
Yeah. I'll
And
do
if you
one.
miss with this one, then you can't take your second one.
Yeah. Yep, I'm going to bump it up 1 to 16, so I know it hits.
All right.
And I don't want the very beginning when we've got 2,000 souls on the line to be when we find out that 15 does not work.
It's reasonable.
Yeah. So there's that. And
okay.
then do a one more again. Hurry up, click. Nah, fucking. Okay.
Not gonna pump that.
Fuck you. No, I'm not.
All right.
No, nope. Can't
Okay.
risk getting too close to dead. No, I
Oh.
will, because then I can bonus action heal.
On your
Sure.
turn?
Yeah, it's not your turn, so you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only 8. Key ass.
Oh man.
8 dams.
Okay. So you bumped that by 7.
Yes, I bumped it by 7 to make the 9 a 16.
Alrighty. Okay, that's that one's turn. So now the other one. It's gonna just, like, walk half on the water and half on ground.
As
And
it
then-
gets within my reach, I'm gonna spend 3 position and attack it.
Okay. So that's her. And I can delete this fog template. Don't need that.
Attack.
Ugh.
No, I'm not, apparently.
No.
Ugh.
That's bad.
You tried.
You did.
An attempt was made.
Ugh.
Okay, it can finish its movement now. I've given it permission to move.
Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks for that. So yeah, it's gonna move right here. And then is this even any good? Not really. So it's just gonna like rear up in front of you and then just kind of belch in your face with its fog spew. This is the wrong measurement template.
Fog stew?
Fog a spew.
I love frogs too.
Right? This is 15 foot. Yeah. Wow.
Oh no.
That'll fail.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So that's 13 necrotic damage, poisoned and restrained.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool.
And you have to repeat the saves at the start of your turn.
Minus 13. Okay.
Oswin, it's your turn.
Yay!
And only your turn. This is a rare occurrence.
So run up, get into melee, and do some stabbing.
Please
Commence the
do.
butthole stabbage.
Yeah. Do. Yeah, and bump that by 3, make it a 16.
Okay.
And then... just a second.
Mm-hmm. You gonna
Yeah,
bump that at all?
just
Just leave it at
thinking
18
about
damage.
yeah, I'll just leave it at 18
Alright.
right now.
Incidentally, the this one is bloodied. Forgot to mention that, I think. It is bloodied.
You did.
They don't have a bloodied reaction.
That's still important knowledge for us to have, though.
It is important knowledge for you to have. Anything else, Oswin?
Let's say we haven't actually seen these things attack except for that one thing where it just...
Where they puke on you.
Yeah.
It makes the frogs do, yeah.
Incidentally, that was the belch. I didn't draw the template, but that's how big the belch.
Okay.
That seems
Yeah,
terrible.
that was my movement to get there, so... Yeah, I'm done.
Alrighty. Ceramorris, Loren, Weigard, Grayson. Weigard, I need a repeat con save at the start of your turn. That's a failure.
Yeah, it is.
Please don't die, friend.
You take 11 necrotic damage,
I take 11 necrotic damage.
and you're still poisoned and restrained.
It is getting spooky.
It's a little spoopy. Oh no, he took actual damage.
But now he's bloodied, so it's fine.
Right.
Sure.
I'm gonna immortalize this fella down here. Fucking.
Dixon butts.
I will burn the 7.
Yikes. Grayson has taken actual damage.
Taking actual damage.
10 damage.
10 dams.
Right. It's
One
not
more
looking
time.
good.
That's a 17. That'll hit.
17 will hit. Yes. Accurate.
For 9 dams.
Alright. You bring your Beyblades through this thing's, like, things that look like eyes but are not eyes. You chop them off. And apparently they are important organs of some variety, because as soon as they're off, it just dies.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
then I will bonus action Estus.
Alright. Weigard, Loren, Ceramorris.
I apply healing.
I'm gonna...
My dude.
Oh no, you only have 2 out of scale.fencerwarrior.s's charges remaining.
I'm gonna shoot it with a home and soul mass.
Why is my
Alright.
Twitter handle on there?
For 12 force damage.
12 force damage. It's bloodied.
Okay. And then follow up with a homing soul mass.
Alright.
Or soul arrow, rather. Shit.
The other one.
Ooh.
18 to hit.
18 will to hit. Burn 6 to bump 12.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll burn 8 to bump 16 for 22
Okay.
force damage.
Alrighty. That will kill it.
Yeah, will, bitch.
Work.
I did maps! They've either got 50 or 51 health.
There's
That's after the first reduction. So
Yes. Yeah, yep.
I will shrink my Estus while he's shooting it.
Okay. So
Is there
we
anything you
are...
can do to help Weigard not die
Nope.
to this? Great.
Yeah, there's just crystal fog in his blood, and he just needs to not have
Hang on.
that.
Hang on, let me buy
Any
some
take-
bits.
I need to get good about it, is what I need to do.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
get good,
yeah.
scrub. Somebody give Jordan a cheers vote, please. No, I'm just kidding. Mildly kidding. Half joking, half serious.
Ceramorris, anything from you?
We're still in combat?
Because Weigard could just die if he keeps failing saves, so we have to stay in initiative
Whoa.
order in case, there was anything that you wanted to do. This happened
any-
last session, too, where the fight ended, but Weigard was still making saves. But Jordan was controlling Ceramorris, so he just healed himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you
And
have
that
I
a
on
was-
the
range?
side of a river.
Close
You
enough
gotta
to do that.
So Ginger, if he doesn't admit to being a robot, who's it for?
I'm not able to jump across, am I?
So
What do I
you
need to
can't-
do to jump across?
So you can't get a running start, so it is going to be an athletics check. And then with that athletics check, you will get that many feet. And then you have to swim the rest of the way with whatever movement you might have remaining.
Cool.
Do you,
But you could spend position to move more quickly.
Just dash.
I'll tie off
Okay,
the
Depending
that's
on the
what I'll do.
athletics check, dashing isn't enough.
I'll try
Well, yeah.
dashing across regardless.
Okay.
Well, no, yeah, dash would be enough no
Um,
matter what, because
here.
at worst,
Oh yeah,
Once
we're
they
just
sit.
swimming 25 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
roping
all
him
of
up.
all of this green is difficult terrain.
Is difficult terrain, yeah.
Yep.
oh right, forgot about that.
So
But we're in
5,
combat, so I have
5,
some.
10. So you've traveled 40.
Third-
You've spent 40 feet.
Cool.
So
I'm roping him up.
go ahead and make an athletics check. If you get a 16 or higher, you just make it.
Great.
Do the big good.
Uh huh.
That wasn't
Not
the big
16.
good.
I'll do
Not
more
a
than that.
16. So you get here
Mm-hmm.
and then fall in the water.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then with your remaining 10 feet, you can make it there. You can spend some position to push it.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Alright. 2 position.
Cool. Thank you. And then another one to do my chimes.
You used your action to dash.
Bonus action heal then.
There you go.
9.
Oof.
Not bad, but not great. Not great, not terrible.
More than nothing.
Yep. All right. I guess I can remove Basilisk from. No, because there's fast group, slow group, so I'll just leave it there so we know. All right. Is that everyone? Fast group. Oswin, anything that you wanted to do to help with this?
Be like, you good? You good? You got this.
Just pat him on the back, like cough it up.
Yeah.
Start
Alright.
plucking off the crystals that are start poking through.
Yeah. Weigard.
Stab them a few times so there's holes for the poison to come out.
Yeah, you gotta let them do some bloodletting.
Yeah.
Oof.
Crystal letting.
Weigard, let's get a save.
Let's get a save.
Okay, it really does not like the other formula button. Like, that button just doesn't work.
Jordan, are you gonna take that cheer spell from Ginger, or
I mean, I haven't
If you don't
said
get it, Ian
what is
gets it.
required of me to get that. I'm
you
gonna
don't
try.
take it, Ian takes it.
You think that the robot would want to help its brethren here? Is that enough? Ginger, is that what you want?
I'll say that's good enough. Oh, he says nope.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Damn.
Oh!
Oh,
How?
Christ.
That hurts.
24 necrotic damage.
Jesus.
I should have actually been taking less damage, I think. Because I take 1 less damage from that. It's damage from a single source.
Oh, yeah. Look at
So I
that.
take 23 points of damage.
I
Yep.
mean, it makes a difference when you're
Yeah,
adding it all up.
and you can take 2 back because the other 2 were also 10 or more.
Okay, cool. That leaves me bloodied.
You are bloodied. Yeah. Ceramorris, did you wanna do more heal?
Yeah.
This is getting fucking spooky.
The fact that the damage ramps up is great. I'm so happy with myself for designing it like that.
Motherfucker.
That's not fucking great.
And I'll do chimes as well.
All right.
I need you to do okay. Get better. Please.
Listen, if this is like a poison effect, you would think it wouldn't affect me because I'm a robot. You happy now?
Somebody clip
Desperate
that.
times.
Just the I'm a robot. Nothing else. No context.
Yeah, just absolutely. Let's just 2-second clip. All right, that'll do.
That'll do.
He says that'll do. All right.
I'm
So,
gonna put it in because I'm gonna use it on my next turn. So
all right. So did you get all 14 of the heals?
yes.
Okay.
So I'm not bloodied anymore.
Okay. So let's just go to the next round. Weigard, let's get a con save with advantage. I'm assuming because you're cheering.
Saving throw with advantage.
That saves.
Hooray.
So you only take 11 necrotic damage this time,
Cool.
which
Cool.
is reduced to 10
Uh,
because
yeah.
it's 10 or more, which leaves you at exactly max.
Yep.
Perfect.
So I can empty the turn tracker. Ooh, I forgot I updated my macro. This is beautiful.
boy.
All right, so I can put in the number of souls that encounter gives, and I can choose 80% from the drop
So
down.
you did do that.
Well done.
I did do that. Yeah, I did that while we were on decompress, I think. I was just, like, you guys were talking, and I'm just over here fucking fiddling with a fucking macro.
Nice.
So I don't have to open my goddamn calculator and multiply the soul value for the encounter by 0.8 or 0.6 or whatever. I just choose 80% from the drop down.
Nice.
Nice.
Cute.
Yeah. So the only person who took any damage is Loren.
Worth it, though.
Yeah. You did science?
Yeah, I did science.
All right. So that happened.
I did.
Congratulations. You got 224 souls.
The question is now, do we think we can just continue on without disturbing the basilisks up top? Because there's 2 of them roughly here and here.
So
There's another one like
That shape is the
top.
gap in the ceiling.
Oh, the gap. Oh, so it's
This
here
is the
and
gap.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another one like here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, do we think that we can get past them without drawing their ire? Or do we want to go up top and upset them to have them come to us?
I think it might be worth attempting to pass them.
I mean, it's info you don't have. That's valuable,
Does
right?
this bridge here look the same as the bridge up top?
In terms of ricketiness?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
That said, it is on top of the water. Like, it's sitting on the water. So it doesn't have as much leeway to wobble. It's also a shorter span. The one up top is like a 35-foot span. This is only a 25-foot span. So, you know, more stable, maybe? It's also slick, though. It's very wet. And I'll just let you do with that information what you want. And I think I showed this off last session, but I forgot to use it again. So I just want to show you guys this this poison cloud asset that I prepared that I didn't use because their poison mist is ephemeral. Like, it doesn't sit. Like, it doesn't stay there. So like, why did I prepare this?
Because it's cool looking, obviously.
What am I doing with my life? Why do I spend my time this way?
Because it's fun.
It's either that or do real work, and who does that? Exactly.
I've done about 2 hours of work this week.
That sounds about right.
I've done none this week.
Nice.
That's the life.
Sure.
I mean, do you guys want to try and cross the bridge? I can hold the rope.
I'm for continuing on this bottom level. I would almost say if Oswin could sneak his way up, we could figure it out because I know he's a lot more sneakier than the rest of us. But I worry about him trying to get back through all this. I worry about him trying to get back through all this rough terrain.
Well, I mean, we know there's nothing else on the bottom past here.
Right. But on the off chance that they do see him and come after him, I don't want him left by himself on rough terrain, not being able to get back as quickly.
There's a lot of rubble to pick through.
Yeah.
At that point, just jump in the water and let it wash me down and hope I can catch a bridge.
Oof.
Not the worst idea. Especially if we hold a rope out as well.
Yeah, like just throw a rope across and then bridge the
Yeah.
water with the rope. Just give you something to grab.
Just do that thing like where two people sit on each side of a road and pretend to hold a rope, but actually hold a rope.
God, I haven't thought of that prank in so long. Anyway, that's the thought.
The invisible box was another good one.
Yeah. So,
Oswin and Ceramorris, do you guys want to try to cross the bridge? Because, I mean, we run out of real estate on this side pretty quickly.
Yeah,
can
I mean,
try.
if we gotta go over there anyways. So it's either cross the bridge or swim. So, but yeah,
Take
so
them with the rope.
Yeah, I'll toss Weigard the rope, and we can both hold the two ends.
I mean, that's still attached.
I just
Just
noticed
trailing behind
that
you.
Ceramorris has a magic shield active effect.
Yeah, I was using that for Karmic Justice.
So so if you open your character sheet and go to the effects tab, there's actually a Karmic Justice effect in inactive effects.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, so if you drag that onto your macro bar, it'll make you a toggle macro for that. So you can just toggle it that way.
Bang.
And how long does Karmic Justice last? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, there, that's great.
Yeah. So yeah, all across the bridge.
All right, roll acrobatics.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So as you're making your way across, you find that the bridge does not wobble nearly as much as the one up top. That said, water splashes against your ankles occasionally, but more importantly, it splashes under your foot as you're about to put your foot down, threatening to just kind of pull it to the side. It's very unpleasant, kind of disconcerting, but not that problematic. All things considered, you passed with flying colors.
So just walk without lifting your feet, duh.
Just levitate.
So the issue with that is that the entire surface is slick with some kind of, like, slime mold.
How's that not getting washed away?
It's a slime mold. They stick to surfaces. That's what they do.
So...
Have you never seen, like, seaside steps that are just absolutely fucking... Like,
Slick
they're
with green.
basically... Yeah, they're like soap slick. And it just does not wash away.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
There's this really funny Instagram video that I don't know how it got posted, but it's a woman walking through like a $20 million coastal mansion with a cameraman following her, and at the very end of it, she's walking down steps that would go into the water, and she just eats shit, slips on the stairs, falls down on her ass, slides on her ass down into the water, and it's fucking hilarious. That's how slick this is.
Got posted
Got it.
because that cameraman was like, I need this on the internet. And I'll just make another Instagram account. I don't care.
I don't need this job. Fuck it.
I'm getting fired. Fucking.
Or
Yep.
she fucking married me. Her fucking bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's insanely slick, but it's not nearly as bad as the entire fucking bridge doing one of these.
Yeah.
It's DC 10. I'll just put that up. It's DC 10. The one up top was DC 13.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Don't say that before I go across.
So sometimes I feel like it is a little nebulous when someone rolls like a 14 or a 15, they're like, I don't know if that's good enough. And like, I just want to dispel those sorts of feelings of uncertainty around the result of dice sometimes. Especially since your characters have a good concept, generally, of how difficult a task is. In a way that I literally can only communicate to you by telling you a number. Like, I can describe, like, what you're up against, blah, 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 etc., but there's no real way for you to go, oh, well, how easy is that to do for my character who is better or worse than me at, doing that task? And it's just a really nebulous kind of thing that I feel like generally is better to communicate by just handing you a fucking number, so... Now you know how hard it is, and you can compare that to your character's modifier and see how hard it is for your character.
And then Oswin will still be holding on to the rope also.
Okay. So now
So
there's just a
it's-
lead, dragging across either side. So as up above, that'll give advantage to anyone making their way across by holding onto the rope as they make their way across. But if you fail despite the advantage, you're going to fall in the water and threaten to drag people with you. The people who are trying to hold you up. They'll have to make athletics checks not to fall.
I'm
Sounds
Like
sorry.
that thing that
Great.
happened.
I can do that.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I thought I was clear in saying that's what I was doing for Oswin when he
Oh.
went. I'm sorry.
I assumed that he said he'd taken the rope from you when he came across.
Oh, I thought the rope was still attached to Weigard.
It is still attached to Weigard.
I think we've all lost the rope plot. So it is currently spanning
Sure.
the water. Weigard, I'm
Okay.
assuming, is holding it on the east side. Actually, that's the northwest side. This map is very rotated. Weigard, I'm assuming, is holding it on the east side. Actually, that's the northwest side. This map is very rotated. Weigard, I'm assuming, is holding it on the east side. Actually, that's the northwest side. This map is very rotated. Weigard, I'm assuming, is holding it on the east side. Actually, that's the northwest side. This map is very rotated. And I mean, just take a look at the world map. You can see why that's the northwest side. Oh, by the way, I added stuff to the world map, so you can see the Great Crater now
Neato.
and the Watcher's beacons.
Yeah, that's a great crater.
Also neato.
So it's a pretty cool crater. But yeah, if you take a look at the aqueducts, they run southwest and northeast. So as you you are headed southwest. So the side that Weigard and Ceramorris are still on is the northwest side. Yeah, that's. Anyway, back to the aqueducts. So Weigard's holding the one end. Who is holding the other end of the rope?
Oswin will have a hand on it because he just went across.
Okay.
My turn.
All right.
We.
Held it.
I skip across.
It's like, I don't know what the fuck the problem is. It's a bridge. All right. Weigard. How you doing?
I mean, I guess I'll attempt to. Oh, what's my number? Hold on, before I say anything. So, like I said, I'm gonna just jump into the water and swim.
Okay. I mean, it's narrow here, so.
Yeah. I'm going for kind of the corner there.
Okay. So if you back up all the way against the wall, because there is actually a wall here, and then like kick off the wall, I would say that you can get a running start. So if you've got
Okay.
16 or higher strength, you can make that jump automatically.
I do.
Okay, cool. You do that.
Yeah.
Show off.
And this isn't like the poop shoots where everything was slick with turds. So there's no threat of just falling as you jump. You know, face first into the poop. Like
You just
Grayson
fall
did.
face first into gravity.
Sure. All right. So y'all made it to the other side without, getting swept downstream, etc., etc. Now what?
Untying the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're thinking Oswin stealth, get up here and kind of see.
Don't know what that gets us, because if you're stealthy, and then they're
Yeah.
not going to see you, and it's not going to tell us whether they're going to be agitated by us moving.
Yeah.
Through.
I mean, all it would really get is somebody on the other side, but depending on how far in the difficult terrain they are, I may not be able to get back to try to help.
Hmm.
Do we remember if this side of the aqueduct runs all the way? If there is interrupted anymore after this?
So there are interruptions. There are actually interruptions on both sides, and in some places there are interruptions on both sides at the same time, to the point where you are forced to climb up on top of the aqueduct further down the line. So at no point is it safe to just go up one side.
Okay,
The aqueducts
so-
are in rough shape. And somehow the water makes it this far.
Aqueducts are convoluted in Lordran.
Sure.
I guess.
I mean, the only thing is if we go up, we have more space.
But then you have to fight the hollows.
This is so very difficult last time.
So very difficult. I was really hoping they would get way more attacks in. None of them got more than 2 attacks.
Mm-mm.
I guess that's to be expected when you actually have your shields instead of, being the first encounter of the game when you guys don't have any equipment.
Yep.
I guess if we. Okay, so if we file in single file, maybe with Loren hanging back a little bit to snipe just in case,
Mm-hmm.
I say it's worth going up through this bottom floor.
I
Okay.
will.
As well as having a decent gap between everybody. So
Right.
if we do piss them off, we're not all getting blasted.
Sure.
Oswin
will
first.
point out that this is a hole.
Mhm.
There's no wall here.
Yeah.
So that's rubble that you have to pick and climb through with nothing but air on your left and nothing but water on your right. Which wasn't
Yeah,
really a
pick a
concern last time because you'd already killed the basilisks.
Mm-hmm. I still say we try and push through here. I would say Oswin first. You can try and be sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll go second.
All right.
And then I know that Grayson has a hard time getting through these things.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute.
So I don't know if you want to go third or fourth. That'd be up to you.
I can go third, go halfway up, and then let everybody else kind of go ahead from there, so that I can kind of, boot in the whole thing, and I'm not holding up everybody. You see what I mean? Like I can get up to here, and then just kind of let everybody go past, and then follow up the rear.
Okay. I was gonna say the Loren is gonna want to be in sniping position.
Yeah.
We want to keep like 20 to 30 feet between us.
Yeah, probably.
Is that how big those clouds are?
I think they're like a 15-foot radius.
I believe it was a 10-foot radius.
Is it? It looks bigger than that.
Nope, it's 15-foot radius. Yep, 15-foot radius, or a 15-foot cone.
Big.
So yeah, 20 feet at least between everybody.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, Oswin will go first, and he'll do that stealthily.
All right. Go ahead and roll stealth. Okay. Now, when you get to the other end of the rubble, are you going to make your way across the bridge or keep going up the left side?
I was thinking probably staying on the left side.
Okay. All right. So I would say go ahead and move to the end of the rubble, and then whoever's going second, go ahead and roll stealth.
That's me.
All right.
Ooh, a good roll.
Oh,
What do those
Alright.
feel like?
Wow.
All right. And you're staying 20 feet behind Oswin?
Yeah, roughly 20 feet behind Oswin's. I
Alright.
think, like, there.
Yeah, so I'd be like,
Yeah.
I think I'd be like,
Yep.
right at the
And
end.
then Weigard, are you going up the left side as well? Or are you going to head across the bridge?
I'm not taking the bridge.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
All right. So Oswin, based on your recollection and your sort of sense of spaciousness, so you are beneath the sky. There's no ceiling above where you're standing. Same with you, Weigard. But Oswin, there is like a 10, 15 foot like chunk of ceiling just ahead of you. And based on what you remember of the last time you were here, there's a basilisk like right up there. What do you want to do?
I think as the plan, he's just gonna kind of try to stay quiet and sneak by this one.
All right. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and proceed another 20 feet. And then whoever's going third, I'm going to need a stealth check. And then Weigard, you can also go. You can keep up with him.
I will move on up, and I used a cheer spell on that stealth.
All right.
Sick.
You guys are killing it.
I was planning to move up to here.
Sure.
And does that give everybody enough space to squeeze past me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Well,
so this
Yeah.
one is highlight green. I don't know that one's standable, but this one is, and this one is, so they can get past you.
okay.
Yeah.
I would move up farther, but I want to, knowing that I'm the slowest, I don't want to keep everybody from moving up
Right. All right.
in a decent time.
So given the gap, who wants to move past Grayson?
I'll move up.
Okay.
All right. Loren, give me a stealth check.
Here's where everything goes to shit.
Yep.
Yep. So Loren, go ahead and move yourself to the base of the bridge. And then, yeah, so Loren, you step on a rock that looks secure, and you trigger kind of a little bit of an avalanche over the edge. There's just a lot of clattering, a lot of splashing as they fall into the water off the edge. Just a lot of rock noise when previously there was a lot of water noise. And you all see, and unfortunately, I think I only have one-way cloning. I do only have one-way cloning. That sucks. Weigard, practically directly above you, a basilisk just peeks its big fucking eyes over the edge. And then Oswin.
The ones that I can't see through.
Yeah. I mean, the little ones are over the edge too, but like the big ones. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative now.
Well, butts.
And this is where everyone is.
Cool.
Oh, fantastical.
Have fun, y'all.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh no.
That's a very low.
Yeah, I don't think I made it out of the slow group last session either.
So we're gonna go ahead and move into combat. I'm actually going to turn on two-way cloning so you can see where the basilisks are. Alright, that's the whole group. Let's try and turn on token cloning target identifier. Or source target. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. It was on. It just wasn't. They weren't positioned in such a way that you could see them. There we go. All right. So you guys can see the basilisk now, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yes.
There's a third one we can't see.
There's a third one you cannot see, but you know where it is, and it's here, but up top.
What's the height difference? I know the roof drops off pretty steeply there at the edges.
Yeah, so these
It
two...
peaks 45 feet up.
Peaks 40 feet up. So the two you can see are about 30 feet up, because they're sort of closer to the edge, but they are on top. Yeah, Ceramorris and Weigard, let's get some temp position. Let's do some turns.
Are you...
That's
shitting
not
me?
a lot.
No.
You okay there,
It's
Weigard?
not. No. The dice hate me, and I'm going to die. I'm gonna move.
And I will remind you, not that I need to, but I will remind you that if you die, you lose a 2,210 soul bloodstain.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah,
Not everyone has a 2,210 soul bloodstain. Weigard actually has the largest bloodstain of the group.
I know
all
it's not
around
a
there,
competition, but mine's the biggest.
It's not about how big it is, it's what you can do with it.
I mean, you can do a lot with that. Anyway, Ceramorris, Weigard, what y'all doing?
I'm putting my shield over my face, and I'm dodging.
I will point out that their fog speed was a con save.
I mean,
You can't
Ready
really do
and
much
attack.
of it. Yeah.
does nothing for me because I use my reaction to use my action. So dodging just is a benefit.
Sure.
You said it's just open air to the left of us, right?
Yup.
Cool, love that. I'm gonna go further forward using 4 position?
To
Two-
move
one
two
for
spaces,
5.
it would be 4 position.
4,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
great. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright. Which allows me to zoom in because you guys have tightened the field.
And I am going to trust my friends to not be dumb and throw a crowd.
Why would you do that?
All right.
It's already happened, so you know.
Being dumb, yeah, I know we're good at that.
Exactly. So it shouldn't happen too much again.
Yeah, lightning can't strike twice.
No, 0%.
All right. Let's get a.
Until we get to Zarod.
Oh yeah. So you're throwing it up. Because he's up as well. But we're gonna go with non-Euclidean.
Cool.
He does make the save though. So
Butts.
Of course.
it's only
he
gonna be
fucking does.
D10 damage.
Which will be 3. 3
Wah,
whole
wah.
slashing damage.
All right. But assuming you and Weigard are done, he's going to start his turn on top of a Corona. So he's going to have to repeat the save immediately. Kills it.
Fuck off, sir.
Cool. For another 1 hole.
Oh
damage.
my god.
Can we just start the session over with the new seed? Like, what the fuck?
With a new
I'm refreshing Foundry.
Yeah, that didn't work last week. I don't know why.
I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing it. It helps in my brain.
All right,
Ian,
so
restart the Foundry server.
no, that takes so much work. I would have to. No.
Jordan, have you reset your computer since last week?
So the Basilisk does something that is just absolutely hilarious to look at, which is just walk off the edge, and then it just falls. And then as it falls, it just kind of catches air on its big fucking wide body. And it falls way more slowly than you would expect something of its size to fall, which probably explains why it doesn't, die when it does. So it just lands harmlessly, cattily, sorry, next to Weigard.
I'm gonna spend 3 position and attack it.
Okay.
Because I can do that.
Yeah.
We don't know if 15 hits yet or not, do we?
We don't.
A 14 don't.
16 do.
I'm gonna for science this and spend 3 position. To make that a 15. Cool. For science.
Hot dog.
Ions!
Updating the
Word.
spreadsheet.
I was gonna say, Mike, update the sheet.
Did the sheet say AC 15 to 16?
Nah, just 16, but now it's 15.
Oh, okay.
16 question mark.
All right. 8 damage.
And
it
its
is not
speed
bloody.
is halved.
Okay, it has used 5 whole feet of movement thus far. And also, I don't know that it wants to move. It's just gonna, it lands, takes one look at you, and then just kind of belches on you. And this is that's not the right template. That's the wrong template. But I updated a single stat block instead of all of them, because I am smart. Let me update the proto stat block right now. Cone.
Saving
It's a
throw.
cone.
13.
That's the DC.
Hot damn.
So you only take 6 necrotic damage, and you are not poisoned or restrained. Hot diggity damn. I'm happy for you.
I am thrilled.
So similarly, the one above Oswin just lets itself fall.
This is bad.
And then it too is going to spew at Oswin. Can I get a con save?
Yeah, I guess.
Oswin ain't got no sneak attack, buddy. That'll save. You only take 5 necrotic damage. And now... Oh, that's just a beautiful thing. So the other one is just right here, but up above. And
I don't
Loren
like
and Ceramorris, you see it
No.
leap over you,
it. I flip it off.
and then
Mid-flight.
just fall and land behind Ceramorris. And as it leaps, it just pukes, and this cloud of fog just kind of falls, way too heavy air, just lands and just emanates around you. So I need con saves from the two of you.
I'm sharing this, because
Alright.
I'm pretty sure I'll die if I don't save.
Oh, you haven't.
Nope.
What?
You
rolled
had
the
you
wrong
had the
thing.
you had the Corona selected.
Yes, I did.
The Corona didn't
That's
say.
actually incorrect. I have a +2.
Yeah. Well, 11's still not gonna cut it.
Yeah.
So let's roll damage.
No reroll. Cool.
So 4. No, you got the right. You rolled a d20. It was the right die.
Okay.
Just the wrong modifier.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's gonna
sure.
be 14 necrotic damage for Ceramorris, and poisoned, and restrained, and repeating the save on each of your turns. And only 7 for Loren. You would have died had you not succeeded.
Yep. Not a fun time.
So that's the Basilisk's turn. Oswin, Grayson, Loren. It's now your collective turn.
That's
Mike
a
just
big
rolled a
point.
fucking 22.
How does the 4d6 character have more temp HP than the 4d10 character?
Get fucked, idiot, is how.
Have you tried getting good at random?
Yes, and apparently no.
I think Karmic Justice goes off.
Does it?
Yeah, because I only rolled 18 and I took 19.
Well, your
Right?
max was 37. You took 14.
How much did I take?
You took
Where
14.
did? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because I
14.
used. Never mind. Because I had spent position. I just want Karmic Justice to go up.
Don't we all?
Let karmic justice happen.
I have
Just
a
take
mechanic.
more damage. What do you want?
Just slap yourself around a bit and just go down to half.
Yeah.
I have a mechanic question again
Yes.
about this shove aside. It
Sure.
moves 5 feet. If this thing is bigger than a 5-foot square,
It still moves 5 feet.
okay, so it just kind of shoves it slyly to the side. Then.
So I will say that based on your current position, you actually don't need to shove aside. You can just do a regular shove because you can just shove in this direction, which would cause it to move here, if the goal was to put it in the water.
I was more so going off the other direction.
That seems way better.
Yeah. But that would be a shove aside,
That would be a shove aside. It also
And it would
would
just-
only get it there.
halfway off.
That said,
Okay.
it would be halfway off. I would give an athletics check not to fall the fuck off. If you wanted to do that. Actually,
But
probably a
it's sticky.
strength save. I don't think there's any difference between those.
And it's a save
Actually-
for him. I don't do anything, correct?
Yeah, well, so you would shove aside. If you succeed, you push him 5 feet.
I'm trying to
And
figure out
then-
if I need to use my Cinder's Wrath prior. Like
That
do I-
will give you advantage on your
Okay.
athletics check to shove aside.
Yes,
Which
then-
will negate the disadvantage of shove aside. Because
Okay.
normal shove, straight roll. Shove aside is disadvantage.
Okay. So just an athletics at normal.
Yep. And then he's going to do athletics or acrobatics, his choice. It's going to be athletics.
Wow.
Yeah.
Neat. Okay.
Wah.
Neat.
Would have been great if it succeeded, but you rolled
Oh.
5. Wait. I was like, wait, you didn't roll with advantage, and then I remembered that. Yeah. Straight. Yeah. All right.
Bathysks are dicks.
Oswin Loren.
I'm gonna start
Um,
blasting this one.
All right.
It's all mass for 8 force damage.
All right. And that's the south one, right?
Yes.
All right.
And then follow up with Soul Arrow on it.
Okay. Don't mind me posting in chat. I'm just trying to expand it. I'm just going to delete that. All right. 11 to hit.
Spend 4 to make that a 15 to hit.
All right. I'll hit.
Uh,
Spend 20 to kill it.
I mean, maybe.
I have 2 Cinder's Wrath icons on my person.
Yeah, I don't know how you manage that.
You are double mad.
How the fuck?
Angie.
Oh. Alright, I fixed it. I don't know how the fuck you got 2. I just turned it off and on again, and there you won. Loren, how much you pumping?
17.
You're pumping 17
Yep, for an extra
Nice.
34.
for 43 total damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So Loren just visibly withers as he throws all of his entire soul into his magic.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Oswin still
Please.
has
Please
I'm
heal
going
yourself.
to run 15
I
feet
can't.
away from this guy to the one in the south.
Okay. So you are gonna provoke.
Do your spells count as action and then bonus action, Mike? To do the two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, Soul Master action, Soul Arrow for a bonus action.
Hey, I got a cheer. I'm gonna cheer this.
Fuck you, sir.
18 to hit Oswin.
I will spend one position to parry and then
You-
riposte that.
Motherfucker.
You fucked around and found out.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
Oswald
hang
likes
on.
an opportunity attacks.
Hang on.
Come on.
Roll it, do good.
And I'll pump that by 2 to make it a hit.
Way too much fun. Alright.
Alright. And then...
So you do not have sneak
Um,
attack on this attack because you didn't have advantage. You don't have a sneak attack, buddy.
Right. So this is just going to be normal. So
But you don't even get that bonus d6.
yeah. So what is that one? Which was that was max damage.
That was
so
max
it's 10.
damage. So 10 doubled to 20. But you could spend position bumping it.
Oh.
Did you hit it in the weak spot for massive damage?
You sure the fuck did. He
Right in
found
the-
the
right-
actual eyeball.
Right.
And I got him
Um,
right in the ball.
So he hasn't been hurt at all yet.
Has not been hurt.
Oh, and I
50
just
or 51 health,
I was gonna say I could put
I think.
15 into this,
For a bonus
which
30.
would make it, yeah, which would make it.
50 damage.
Yeah, I'll do that. Pump
Okay.
15.
So I would like to point out that you did this as a reaction to an opportunity attack that you provoked.
Yeah. At this point, I think it's getting to where Oswin like turns his back and then just does
And
like
just, ugh!
the back.
Like, it
the
just
thing opens
goes...
its mouth.
Yeah, like, it opens its mouth to go for your neck, and you just put your shield there, and then just stab. And it's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Then
And
I
now
go
you have-
here.
FUD.
And now you have your entire turn.
Yeah, and now I will actually attack.
The best part is you're actually bloodied now, so you have another
wow.
reaction.
So I'll attack and then back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can only riposte once per short,
Yeah.
because that's a
Alright, so
feature of your
let's turn that
shield.
on. Yeah, and I now have a 19 AC.
And I'm just
Fucking
gonna
fucking nice.
consume the usage of your shield
That's
for you.
nasty.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Okay, anyways, so attack. God damn it. Oh.
Ceramorris and Weigard do get a turn before the enemies, so
Okay, yeah. Yeah. So I'll spend 4 more, make that a hit.
okay. And that is sneak attack because you do have a sneak attack buddy on this guy.
Yeah.
God damn, you roll damage! Holy fuck!
Can't roll anything else, but so 24.
Yeah,
and
he bloody.
knock.
Sneak attack, buddy.
Sneak attack buddy. Buddies.
Buddies.
Anything else?
Go get 'em,
Yeah,
buddies.
bonus action Estus,
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
then I'm done.
All right. So that's Oswin, Grayson, Loren. So we're up to Ceramorris and Weigard. Ceramorris, the corona comes back to you from above, so it doesn't hit anybody.
No.
What are you guys doing?
Ceramorris needs
Oh,
to.
yes.
say-
At the start of Ceramorris' turn, you need to repeat that save and throw.
I'm gonna cheer it.
All right. I gave you a save button for you.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I have
Great.
to delete your Corona. I forgot.
yep.
Thanks.
Nailing it. All right, so you're gonna take half of 11, so 5 necrotic damage, and you are no longer poisoned or restrained.
Nice,
I'm
nice, nice, nice.
officially bloodied.
Yep, Ceramorris Weigard.
I'm gonna stab this dude in the face hole.
Mm-hmm.
He's got several to choose from.
It's true. Oswin just made a hole in the back end.
Yeah, might as well spend 3.
All right.
No, I'll do that. You can hit this button. Hey, max damage.
Max damage. This kills the. This kills the
Hooray!
basilisk.
Hooray.
And you actually ended the combat with nobody affected by their spew. So I don't have to wait for anything. I can just do the thing right now.
Did Ceramorris want to heal before Temp went away?
You don't get a chance.
Not that it mattered.
Fight ends. Temp goes away.
They were
Yes.
acting on the same initiative as I was.
Yeah.
Fight ends. Temp goes away.
Oh, you're a bullshit.
Fight ends. Temp goes away.
I just want to point out that I ended both of those fights with exactly my max base position.
Man, I'm gonna enjoy it when Ceramorris gets a chime that's just free healing.
I don't
Just
know
'cause
that
fuck
they
you.
exist. And if they do
Oh,
exist in the book, fuck you.
You're a slut.
What an irrelevant insult.
It works just fine for Tim every damn day.
What, being a slut?
No, calling people a slut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But also being a slut.
But also being one. Yeah.
Alright.
That chord.
So that's that. You guys gain 336 souls apiece.
Basilisks are scary. I don't like them.
So if we do this again, we go up top because they're easier to fight up top where we can see them.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
shoot at them
100%.
from afar.
Somebody's gonna inevitably make noise, so just go with the thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds good.
But I want to
Yeah.
get pulled up again from the. The bridge is not good for me.
Let's just not do it again at all.
I mean, that's fair.
That's the hope.
All we have to do is not die.
I believe.
Oh, that's all?
I'm gonna go on a limb here, team. And I'm gonna say that I believe in us. I think that we can beat the shit out of this thing. I'm just gonna say it. I think we could do it. As long as Oswin doesn't fall off the cliff.
I mean, we
Then we
could
can
just
murder the
start the
fuck out of
fight with me tied to someone.
Sure.
Ceramorris, can you cast heal on yourself? Yes.
I
you
can cast heal on myself, yes.
You just can't use the chime on yourself.
Yeah, that,
Not yet.
no.
Bert.
Thanks.
So we move forward towards inevitable doom.
I don't know if it's inevitable.
Onwards Onwards to
Oh.
Sparky Pikachu.
Yeah. So the question is, someone going to be within 5 feet of this guy for me, or?
I'm gonna have to get in there in the suck with you. So yeah.
All right. So as before, as the last time that you made your way up the aqueducts, you find that there are miles and miles of aqueducts to travel. At times, you have to cross to the other side. At times, you have to climb on top of the aqueducts and make your way across the roof. But nothing, let's call it statistically relevant, happens on the way to the end of the aqueducts. Where there is kind of like an awkward turn right at the end. Just this not quite a 90-degree angle. It's about like a 70-degree angle turn right at the end. And given that you know what's up here, what's waiting for you, the first time that you came here, the way that the aqueduct was ruined last time essentially necessitated that all of you be on the southeast side, the left side. Because just, you know, the way things were broken, that was the easiest place to be as you made that turn. But now that you know what's there, you could hop to the other side in some number, if you'd like, before you make that turn into Zarod's throne room, so to speak. So, I'm going to move you over...
Is that better for you?
I'm going to move you over to the scene. And you guys can decide where y'all want to have been.
Yeah, Loren, you want to take up the other side and give yourself more distance?
Is it really
Keeping
going to
in
make
mind-
much difference for me?
Keep
I
in
mean, if
mind
he's
that
coming
your-
after all of us on the left.
Sure.
So
I think
what
the
we should-
biggest thing is splitting up so that he can't blast all of us with his cones.
And I forgot to actually put the pillars on the map. That was something that I wanted to do.
The shadows are still there.
The
Is it
shadows
safe to
are still there, but I wanted to bake them into the the map, and I forgot to do that. So I'm just gonna see if I have something that I can just plunk down, just like some stone tile or something.
Is it safe to say that we would have gotten a short rest somewhere in there?
Yeah. As soon as the combat ends, you get a
Cool.
short rest.
Great.
If someone could just point at where the shadows are, because I have to be on a different layer. Okay. Thank you. Next. Thank you. You guys are great. Okay. It's
Really
like it's
missing
not a
X.
pillar. It's it's just a pile
Cocoa
of
Puffs.
rubble, but like
Yeah, that's basically what a column is.
it's something.
Just a very orderly pile of rubble.
Sure.
I hate that you're not wrong with that assessment.
Yeah,
What the
me
fuck
too.
are you talking about? I'm super wrong.
No, I mean a stone
nothing
column
wrong
is just an orderly stack of rubble,
Alright, how close did I get? Oh
which
god,
makes
I'm
a
I'm
stone
very
house
off.
as an orderly stack of rubble.
Oh,
That I'll
great,
give you.
Now I get it.
Alright,
What just happened?
what did just happen? What the? You don't have hit dice. What the fuck you doing?
Yeah, we,
You don't have
Well,
hit
we
dice.
don't have
What the
hit
fuck
dice.
you doing?
at the end of a short rest, a character restores position equal to half their base position.
Yeah, I got rid of that.
Wow.
This
Okay.
is session 8. We've never done that.
And we've never tried. I haven't heard anyone ever try before either.
You ain't got no hit dice.
Okay. We don't need it to get it according to the book, and since we're picking and choosing, I didn't know.
That's fair. But we have not done that. We're not going to.
We haven't. We also never tried, so I was trying.
You got Estus. You want to heal? You got a heal spell.
Yeah, that got
It's only-
used up by everyone on this last time
Mm.
getting here.
Got very limited uses for that heal spell. If
Yeah.
someone looks out and gets their
Anyway.
souls pretty early on, huh?
As long as we kill this guy and we get back to Firelink, we can get Great Heal Excerpt, probably.
Would you? So yeah, any who would like to be on the other side, if anybody?
Can I get my bloodstain without upsetting this guy, or no? Then I'm going to be on the left so I can get my fucking bloodstain.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Everyone on the left.
Fuck, I just thought about the fact that we have to get in here and get our bloodstain before being moited.
Yes.
As
Exactly.
well.
And Grayson's bloodstain is not close.
Well, he got there once. He can ostensibly
I
do it
think
again.
it took him 2 or 3 turns to get there.
It took me 2 because I came up here. I came up here and tied myself off,
that's
waited, and then got in.
That's true.
Are people just on top of my bloodstain? That's why I can't see it.
Yeah, I think
yes.
this is
Okay,
here.
great.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Sorry, I'll move back.
So as a boss, he does get to go first. Oh no, I selected bloodstains. Let's
Oh yeah, what's my bloodstains initiative? Let's go.
remove them from combat.
Before we jump into the fight, we were planning on using our pellets,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yes, 100%.
So
Yep.
just prior to jumping into the fight, because they last a minute.
Yep. And I believe that Grayson was also going to use Cinder Wrath
Mm-hmm.
just before the fight.
Can I do that? Okay, cool.
Yep. And then also, so I think Cinder Wrath ends if you can't see any enemies. So it's basically like peek around the corner.
I think you're
No,
confusing
that's
that
Pathfinder.
with Pathfinder.
Mine's
Yeah,
just
it's definitely not a
after
thing.
10 rounds.
Cinder Wrath is just rage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was confusing that with Pathfinder.
Yeah. I'm going to knock it down 1 because I assume that the one from before is since timed out.
Yes, it will.
But I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave the meter running.
Okay. So the meter will actually, believe it or not, reset when we roll initiative. Because that's the way it's coded. It ends at the end of round 12 of any combat. I wish there was a better way to do it, but that was the best. Like, that was all I could figure.
Will I need to kick it back on, or it'll just its own internal counter will start it?
Its own internal counter will start over.
Okay. Okay.
So everyone's going to have resistance to lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Also, since you knew that the encounter was coming, the thing that we had discussed for bosses whose encounters that you were starting like on purpose was that even though the boss goes first, you get to roll temp position immediately.
Come on, big money. That's okay.
That's bigger than average money.
That's okay. That's a poop.
That's smaller than average money.
That's doo-doo.
I just
Oh,
want to do
God.
the big Kamehameha.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
All right.
How far fucking away am I again? Cool.
I really wish I had queued up the Void Reaver sound.
What? Why?
Because Zarod is not playing today, and he just comes over and punches the fucking ground.
Fuck you, sir. Don't like you.
So I need to, I actually don't remember the save. So he's gonna use Lightning Burst.
Don't like it.
So I need everyone to make a con save.
Fucking fuck.
And that costs 20 position, because fuck
That
you.
does cost him 20 position.
I made the save.
Woo!
Oh,
I made the save.
I want to not die, so I'm doing that with advantage.
Okay.
And it didn't fucking matter. What the
Didn't
fuck
fucking
is
matter.
the point?
I'm
What's the
gonna
point?
use a cheer.
I'm using my take 20.
Okay. Alrighty. So
What is
I'm
the
gonna roll.
point?
I'm gonna roll damage. So we're gonna roll damage. So everyone's resistant to lightning right now. So Grayson, you take 7. Everyone else takes 3.
Oh, bitch.
Grayson also gets pushed 10 feet, but there's people behind him, so you don't.
Like when the mosh pit opens up at the show and you're just like
Hey,
bumping
thanks,
into people
Super
behind you and you're like,
CTA.
oh, cool.
Nice. Yeah, thanks, Super CTA. That said, he has a multi-attack that allows him to also make 2 attacks with Crushing Glaive, and Grayson's the only one within 15 feet of him, so
What
he's gonna
the
start
hell?
crushing.
This is some bullshit.
Oh
Oh,
my
no.
god.
Ian, I swear to fucking Christ.
38.
Ian, I think you might be an asshole.
Did Bay just die?
Yep.
You guys that much health? Why do you attack different? That was bullshit.
Bosses don't do that. Start off differently.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this 2,000 soul blood stain. I'm gonna move Grayson over before I kill him, just so that there's a blood stain not on top of another one. Let's turn on.
You know what? I hope you crit me on your next attack, and you don't get to kill me.
Zarod can't make another attack. He can't reach anybody.
Zerod's a little bitch.
That's too bad.
It's your turn, everybody.
I'm gonna move over to my.
I'm gonna grab my bloodstain.
Oh my god. Yeah, Malloy in chat. I'm guessing Bay got his ass handed to him, huh? Oh no. Oh god. This ain't Gwyn who always does the leaping attack first thing.
Is it an action or a bonus action to pick up?
It is an
the bloodstain?
interaction to pick up your bloodstain.
Cool. In that case, double Corona
Alright.
attack.
So I can delete the Weigard, I can delete the Ceramorris, and I can delete the Loren. Alright, cool. So let me get
And then I was
Grayson.
gonna grab his.
Okay.
I just didn't want to do it while. Yeah. I hit the wrong button.
Hit the button.
I actually think I'm gonna jump down in the water right
Okay.
here on the edge.
All
Are you
right.
gonna get within 5 feet of him?
Yeah, you needed a buddy.
Alrighty. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Man.
Are you though?
Oh.
Hey, I
50
think that's for Matt.
Oh no. That's yeah.
Or
Also,
no, that should be for Mike.
Yeah, but Mike can do scary stuff.
Do scary
Right?
stuff.
As long as I got the position for it, yeah.
Yeah, for hopping into the water, like 5 feet, and do I need to spend 10 feet of movement, or can I just like jump off the ledge to there?
Yeah, you can just hop in.
Yeah.
All right. So let me make some con saves for Coronas. Wow. Okay.
Fuck you, sir.
Nice.
I love that.
All right.
Party.
All right. 19 damage. Alrighty. Weigard, Oswin, Loren.
I'm a stab him.
All right.
What? Do we remember what his number is?
A lot, I think.
It's high.
22 is gonna do it though. For 9 damage.
All right.
But we also don't know what his temp position regen thing is.
Nope.
I thought that's what killed everybody last time.
But we don't know what the circumstances are. That I know if he starts his turn with 0
Mm-hmm.
or something, but only when he's kneeling, maybe. I don't know.
It didn't regenerate until it was 0, but we don't know if it's always or if there's some condition, yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna stab him.
Alrighty.
Turn with 0 position, he resets his full position.
I will spend. Do we know any like about his AC?
I don't
I was
remember
gonna say, I can
what
spend, like,
it-
4 and do like 18.
Nathan, you watched the VOD, what did we hit on?
I wasn't paying that close attention, girl.
I'll spend 4, go up to 18.
All right. That hits.
For science.
Okay.
Work.
19.
Alrighty. Minus 19. Alrighty. Loren.
I shoot a home and soul mass. For 10 force damage.
10 force damage.
Do we
Oh,
want to
it's
just save and try and kill it from not bloodied?
I think so, yeah.
I
Like
was gonna say,
if I hit him with a soul arrow right now, that'll get him to probably half of that maybe, and then me or
we
Matt could
survive.
use the crit from Red Knight and just burst him.
I mean, I think we need to decide who got the crit.
I think Mike can do more with it.
As
'Cause you
long
get-
as I don't take any damage, yeah,
Yeah, but you get 2 damage per position,
yeah,
where I
Yeah.
get the normal 1.
Right.
yeah. So yeah, I'll shoot a soul arrow.
Alright.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
Fucking damn.
Goddamn.
For 5 force damage.
Alright. You have
He's
damage,
got like 20 left. Ish. I'm reading the pixels.
Tim. Reading
Yeah.
the pixels.
The pixels say
Anything else from anybody?
oh, I've used my attack. That's it.
Alright. It's Zarod's turn. At the start of his turn, he gets corona'd. Twice.
Yep. Cool.
Boo. Boo.
Boo.
He has a +9, guys.
What a
Boo.
fucking
He
dickhead.
failed that one time.
Must
He
be
did fail
fucking
on a
nice.
1.
6 slashing.
6
I have rolled
slashing damage.
so many ones tonight.
Yeah. Not great damage. It's him turn. What does he want to do?
Die. He wants
oh.
to die.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just looking up like what he can do. What does he
Maybe
have?
dance around in the coronas a little bit.
No,
Lay down,
he's
give up.
gonna move up here. Move up here. That won't provoke from Weigard. He's still in your reach.
Still in my reach, motherfucker.
Punch him.
Then I'll move up here. And then he's gonna use the Thunder Fist.
I don't like it.
I don't much care what you like.
That's very rude.
Sorry, not Thunder Fist. It's called Lightning Burst. Right there.
Oh hot damn.
Ooh.
So he does spend 20 position to do that. So I need Oswin, Weigard, and Ceramorris to make some con saves.
Oh.
So Weigard saves.
Why does he keep doing the way of White Corona, though?
Because you have it selected.
Hmm. regardless.
Whoa! That's way
Ow.
higher. Wowza.
Wowie.
So that's gonna be 14 for Ceramorris and Oswin, and 7 for Weigard.
Glad I was out of range of that.
Yeah, goddamn. And let's get some crushing glaive. Let's do one on Oswin, one on Weigard. Why not?
I can think of several reasons why not.
Well, shut up. 19
Which
to
one's
hit
that?
Oswin.
Us?
I will spend a position to parry and riposte that.
I'm sorry. What the fuck is your AC?
19 right now.
What? Okay, sure.
I got
You
the AC boost thing.
You should
Alright.
cheer.
You do not have a sneak attack, buddy, at this time.
Oh, definitely cheer.
I don't have a cheer.
Oh, I thought you
No. No,
I used it to survive.
Chat help.
earlier.
We're all
No.
low on resources.
Alright, let's toss this one here.
So no sneak attack.
Oh,
Oh
it's
my
okay.
god.
That feels
Alright.
bad.
So no riposte. That does consume the one use of riposte on your shield. But he doesn't hit you, so that's good or whatever. So Just a little too late. Matt for next time. Thanks, Red Knight.
We
Uh,
appreciate you, Red Knight.
all right, second attack against Weigard.
Yeah, I think that'll hit.
Mm-hmm. 22 slashing damage.
21 slashing damage.
Ooh, speckled stone plate.
And now I get to also hit this button.
Alrighty. It is your collective turn.
Oh. Cry.
Did you get
I'm
rid
a-
of my coronas?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
I'll move up in this direction.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hit him.
Alright.
I guess Oswin will try.
Alright.
I'll
Do you do
Spend
the
one.
science?
I'll spend one.
Okay. No science today.
Not today.
18 feels safe.
Yeah. So 19,
Alrighty.
and then I will drink from my Estus.
Okay.
Also going to be doing that, drinking from
Alright.
my Estus.
Ceramorris, Loren. He's still standing. Do you want to keep pummeling him?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll shoot a homing soul mass
Alright.
for 13 force damage.
And as you hit him right in the knee, that leg goes out from under him, and he kneels in the water. And you guys could not have set that up any better. Because as he does so, his calves pop open, revealing water wheels that just immediately start spinning up and electrifying the water. But you take lightning damage at the start of your turn, or when you hit him with a melee attack.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to
Damn.
shoot a soul arrow at him.
Alright.
This is going to be a crit.
Oh boy.
Do we want
Um,
if Ceramorris can deal some more damage first before we do this?
Can I?
Just to gamify
Sure.
it, a little bit.
sure.
Okay.
When
Well,
his
the question
bloody action
is,
goes off.
does bloodied action go off if dead?
It's a good question.
It is a good question.
Alright, Ceramorris, you want to throw your coronas?
I'll do a couple more, I guess, yeah.
Alright. So that's a pair of con saves from me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Oh
Wow.
my
What?
god.
How's it fucking feel, bitch?
Wow.
What the fuck? Alright.
I'm not mad at it.
6d10 damage. Don't roll ones.
33?
That's literally average. Alright.
Ooh.
He's a little above bloodied. Loren, can you finish him from here?
Probably. So
That does drop the number you need significantly.
Pretty significantly.
I'm going to spend 29 position.
For a
Or plus-
bonus 116.
So 62 damage doubled to 124. 124 force damage. No!
Oh no!
I hate it a lot.
Oh god.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna take the Corona damage.
Yeah. Alright, so bloody reaction.
Uh-huh.
When
Oh,
he's reduced
no.
to half his max position, each creature within 30 feet of him must immediately make a saving throw as if targeted by lightning burst. So I'm just going to hit Lightning Burst. And then I need to measure within 30 feet of him. So let's measure 7.5, 37.5. That is not going to hit Loren.
Accidental perfect positioning again.
Yep. So everyone but Loren, con save.
That's without the boosted range. Jeez.
Oh. Do I even bother to cheer spell it at this point then?
I mean, you're resistant.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
That's a fail. Alright, let's roll damage. Only 16, so you take 8, each of you. But you do get pushed 10 feet.
Oh, they're not in the water anymore.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh no.
Anything else from anybody?
I'm gonna
Prayer.
get in the water again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we still have our movement.
Right? That seems.
I should have written it as enters, starts their turn in the water or enters it for the first time on their turn.
That's unfortunate for you.
Yeah, I should have worded it like that.
Same thing. More worried about the edge than standing next to the big giant
It's reasonable.
deaf person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he's just kneeling in the water, water wheels spinning the fuck up, gets hit full in the fucking chest with Loren's entire soul. Just the whole thing. Just
Not the whole thing. There's a little bit left.
tiny little sliver of soul remaining.
Just the 2,500 I'm holding.
Yeah. And fucking explodes. But as he's kneeling there in the water, are you guys done?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. I think I'm done.
All right. So it is him turn. So let's get some con saves versus Corona.
Double ones. Let's go.
That's
Okay,
a fail.
Oh my god.
That's a
okay.
fail.
Okay.
He's got 2 pixels. Get him.
18.
That's enough.
Yes.
So his water wheel calves are positioned like directly on top of the Coronas, essentially. And the Coronas just start cutting them to bits. And as the water wheels fall apart, he just falls forward, a huge splash. And as the water starts raining down, you realize that the water around you is just flooding away and not being replenished.
Oh.
As this bowl empties.
We just ruined the ecology of this place. Whoopsie.
Oops.
At least we don't need to drink.
I mean, I have to drink all my Estus, so, you know.
He then bursts into thousands of tiny little sprite thingies. And I need to distribute
thingies.
souls. Yeah, sprite thingies.
Yes.
I need to distribute souls.
Oh, fuck. That's a many much souls.
That's a many much souls.
Oh my god.
And Ceramorris,
Eat it. Eat it.
several of these sprite thingies. Wait, did I even... Hang on. Oh no, I didn't prepare this. Several of these sprite things sort of coalesce into one and just impact your chest and are struggling to enter you. And you have the choice to let them or collect it.
I'm gonna let them.
Okay. So they thunk into your chest with a satisfying splash as it just kind of coats the inside of your ribcage, just sort of splashes around your insides, and you feel lightning. coursing through you. And you gain a new class feature. And that is that while you are bloodied, any creature that starts its turn within the same body of water as you or hits you with a melee attack takes 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
And I didn't actually create it in Foundry because I derped. But I will get that added.
Okay.
Okay. That's fucking okay.
Add to the list.
Add to the list. Bless you.
So either buttload of souls or something that they can do.
It's like Mega Man.
It's fucking Mega Man.
Yeah.
So is this the second time that Ceramorris killed something with Corona off turn on the enemy's turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not just
Yes.
enemies, the boss.
Yeah, right, yeah, that's
Big.
what I meant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, fucking. So there's a bonfire where the water was, right? Right?
There is.
Yes.
As the bowl fully empties, there's still like 6 inches of water left at the bottom of it where an iris has mostly closed. It's really confusing. It's like, what? Like, there's just like water down there, but it's like. And there's a bonfire, just. Lights. Just sitting in the water.
Hooray.
I do just want to point out that I ended. I think I thought I had 23, but I might have had 28.
Hmm.
I thought I had 23 again.
Grayson,
I had one.
can I get a hollowing save?
Oh, no, I forgot about that.
That's a save. I do need to turn off the you died on the other scene real quick. Okay, cool. So, you are not hollowed. So the 4 of you are just congratulating yourselves. Yay.
Anyone want to go pick up Grayson?
I don't want to just grab this bonfire and see what happens.
What do you mean, grab the bonfire?
I mean, we can. We've been told we can like teleport with them, didn't we?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to Firelink with this bonfire, and bring
Oh,
Grayson
okay.
back,
Pick
Then-
up Grayson. Yeah.
or just
Which
Go back to
hopefully you can
Firelink.
teleport here.
I hear the water
Wait.
stopped.
But yeah, swinging by Firelink would be good. I have some stuff to buy.
I also would like to buy stuff.
Alright,
Yeah.
So you're all
yeah,
gonna-
stuff.
teleport back to Firelink. Is that the
Maybe-
intent?
So,
Bring Grayson here so he can pick up his bloodstain, and then come back to Firelink.
Would I in Firelink realize that this bonfire now goes somewhere?
You would have felt the souls, I
Yeah.
think.
I don't remember what happened last time. Did all of those souls go into the bloodstain, or are they? Do I have the ones from the boss that was just murdered?
You have the ones that from the boss. Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
just found you halfway across the fucking world.
Gotcha.
Can't believe I didn't make that class feature. Oops.
Then yeah, I'm going to pop through the bonfire on this end.
Alrighty. Alright. So you pop in, grab your bloodstain, and I will drop a Grayson so that you can do that. There you go.
Yep.
I am legitimately sorry for murdering you before you got to take a turn. Not my intent. I just wanted to soften you guys up and make you scared.
I mean,
It worked.
right off the
Well,
get go.
you did the latter part real good.
Sure. But yeah, that is the danger of having a bloodstain is losing it. So let me delete your bloodstain.
I see you killed it.
No, that was mostly the two of them. I was just standing in the way.
Oh, don't worry, I wasn't complimenting you.
Wouldn't expect you to.
I ate it.
You ate it.
Yes. I feel hyper.
I feel like I want you to clarify what the fuck you mean when you say you ate it.
I consumed it.
Right, that's just changing the word. That's not really clarifying.
I took it within myself.
Okay, well, okay.
I mean, it had to go somewhere, right? It's not here.
You know how we get the little balls of souls sometimes?
Hmm?
I didn't do that. I felt this feeling of like, ooh, all of these souls want to come all over inside me, and I let them. And it was delicious.
It's just slowly getting worse. There's Vagon.
I did write it as any creature that starts in the same body of water or enters it for the first time on a turn. I did write it that way.
Oh.
The
Oops.
dice have been rolled.
Oh well.
We
So-
probably would have lived.
So Zarod, Rusted Primarch.
So we didn't enter it for the first. Well, I guess we did enter it once that turn.
Yeah,
No?
you did enter it after
When he knocked us back.
getting
and then
pushed back.
basically-
Yeah.
We had been there.
All right. So I did create the class feature, so I'm going to drop it onto Ceramorris' sheet. There we go. Lightning Aura from Zarod, Rusted Primarch. So as it pours into you, not only do you gain this feature, you also just gain some innate knowledge of Zarod. And I'm just gonna it's on your character sheet. You can read it if you'd like. But I'm just gonna read it aloud. Some claim that Zarod was brother to Gwyn, kin to lightning, and exiled for his potential. Others claim that he was an upstart, given fiefdom of the Aqueducts as an act of appeasement to essentially exile him. Regardless, he rules the source of the flow with an iron oxide fist.
Boo. Boo.
I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. So you did not gain a giant construct Regent Soul 6. Instead, you gained Lightning Aura.
That was going to be a Regent Soul.
Yeah.
Well, the Chronicler's going to be upset.
We don't know this.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're gonna head
See
back
them out here doing
to.
it.
So you're gonna head back to Firelink Shrine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move us on over to Firelink. That did not pause the other audio, which is cool. But it is it's 2 hours into our session. So how about we take a break? I actually
Good
thought about
timing.
taking a break before the boss fight, and then I forgot, and then I ended up only taking half an hour anyway. So that worked out perfectly. So we'll be back. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll be back tomorrow. And I think this video is going up the 6th, and next video will go up the 7th of April.
There you go.
Yeah. So
You better
thanks for being
fucking
here.
you better come back to see the
You
second
better
part.
fucking come back. Yeah.
You
I mean,
Better
fucking
come back.
yeah, better come back.
Just
fucking
it's going to be
swear.
crazy how many times Grayson dies.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just he's gonna die, and then we're gonna make our way back to the souls, and he's gonna die again.
Yep.
It's gonna be fucking
Like-
amazing.
Like the video, click subscribe, ring that bell, smash the button, do the things.
Do the butt. Yeah, do the button. Smash the
Do
Do the
like.
butt.
Do the
Do the
butt.
butt.
Smash the butt.
I mean, do the butt. We'll be back. Thanks for being here. Don't go anywhere. Bye.